Hello everyone, Cricket and Corky's Clubhouse here with, surprise, another unboxing video. This is crazy talk. This is like the third one that I've done here in like the last 2 weeks. But I promise it is going to be the last one for a while because I am about to head back to Orlando. And it just happened that these Jills fell in my lap because yes, this is another Jill. This Jill is very broken, but it's okay because I knew that ahead of time, unlike the last two, where it was more of a surprise. This one definitely is broken, but I got a killer deal on her, so I couldn't pass her up, even for parts. So before I open this box, I know I've just posted a video about, buyers beware and things to watch out for, and I showed you a little bit about that really broken, bad Jill that was missing wires, and she was very heavily corroded. Thank you to the few people that reached out and gave suggestions, but the circuit boards do not work. They can't be fixed. I know people have mentioned cleaning them with this or whatnot, but like it's literally corroded into the board itself, and the board has splintered and sponged up and separated. And so the cassette circuit board is gone, and unfortunately the actual circuit board is gone too. So there's very few things I could salvage, and it got even worse. So now I'm at the point I actually feel like I got scammed, and it sucks because there's not really anything I can do about it, because you buy off Macari, once you commit to something, it's done, right? And it was my fault because I never thought to check the area I'm about to show you, but I have had, I don't know, 25 plus Jills, and this is the first time this has ever happened. So this is insanity. So here is the Jill head that I got from the one that was missing parts. You notice she was missing her neck circuit board that wasn't even in the box. I mean, it wasn't even on her at all. So I finally got her head off, and there's bent pieces and broken pieces. But here's my favorite. So you remember we talked about her eyes? And I was like, I don't understand. I think her eyes, something's going on inside her head, because her eyelashes shouldn't go down like that, like her eyelids, sorry. And her eyes shouldn't move. So I was like, all right, her eyelids are broken. So I took her apart, I took her hair off, and I popped this off, and normally there's the skull underneath and all the parts. So imagine the shock I had when I pulled this off. It was super glued back on, by the way, but I pried it off. And I kid you not, everything inside her head is gone. They totally sold me for over $300. They sold me a Jill that is completely ruined. Like, look, like the whole motor and everything inside her head is gone, and like all that's left is like ripped wires. So there was multiple pieces missing off this Jill, and she was covered in corrosion. So I'm lucky if I'm going to get away with anything. But I always try to keep it positive. So if there's a positive to it, at least her eyelids actually work. Everything works inside her heads. I mean, her eyes anyway. Crazy times with scammers. Love it. Not really. Anyway, so at least I have the head. I can see if I can find a motor to put in here. But yeah, I was blown away when I opened up her head and saw that they had literally taken out her entire head motor, ripped it out, and glued her head back on and sent it to me. Crazy, crazy times. Anyway, so now we're going to open, this is another Jill. We're going to open her up and see what we get going on here. Like I said, this Jill is not in the best shape. She is pretty gnarly, but again, I couldn't believe I got it for such a good price. I even told the seller that, I collect and restore these, and I have a YouTube channel, and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot she does have her original box, but it is just completely annihilated. And just so I don't even know how it's going to look, but just so everyone else doesn't freak out, she apparently ate her tape, and the tape got all tangled up inside of her, and I told him just to leave it, because it was like I didn't, I can maybe fix it if it's just tangled up, but if it's snapped and broke, it's pretty much done for. So I don't even know how he wrapped her, but this is the box. Like it's gonzos. It is toast. I guess it looks like maybe it got water damage on the bottom. So I don't want to throw it out, but I don't know. Maybe I might try to put another box, like bottom, like stick it down in there at least to secure it, because someone might want this box at some point. All right, so like I said, this Jill is not in the best shape, to the point. Let's see. Oh, I guess I can't. Well, this should just, here we go. Hey, look at that. That's all, arm and a leg. I knew her leg was broke off, and this can't be fixed, so I'm just gonna have to use a spare leg. And then I've had this happen before. You notice like this, her original shoelace, but it's been completely like cut off. So it's, the shoe's good, no shoelace, but I am excited. At least there's leggings, so that's something, right? You get a leg, and you get a leg. Everybody gets a leg. All right, so that was the only, hopefully, broken part of her. I don't know. I asked him, I was like, can you bubble wrap her so the tape at least will stay next to her? So yes, I'm pulling her out upside down because that is how she was packed. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is just... Usually when you put something... Okay. So it. Here's some old care plan instructions. I think... Oh, that is just a bag for that. All right, so now hopefully her arms are good, and I can tell from the seller, he did say that before the tape chewed up, he did actually, like I said, a lot of them don't test, or they say they don't test. This seller said she did work, and she came on, she started making noise, and then she ate the tape, so. Feels like her other leg could maybe. It's very loose, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. I normally try to save the bubble wrap, but I don't know where her tape is, so I don't want to mess it up. So we're just gonna operate on her right here. Oof, goodness, she is hella dirty. I might just leave. If he left the tape back there, I'll take that off her torso, because that means the tape is... Yep, there it is. So good. So all right, yay for listening. Yeah, look at her face. Like, it's super dirty. And this doesn't sound right either. It's supposed to click, but not like that. So not really sure there. But hey, the good news is her arms are not broken off. I have that, that rash there for a while. I was getting all those broken arms. Let's see if I can carefully remove, just so you can see the craziness that is Jill when she's hungry. All right, Jill, stay up there. All right, so you see that she ate the tape. It's just an original tape. It is not in the greatest condition, so it is literally everywhere too. But it looks like it's all still connected. So normally what happens is, yes, it chews it up. This was really bad, so it must have played for a long time. Normally I've done this enough where I can hear when it's starting to do that and pull it out. And I mean, this happens really quick. But everything looks to be okay. I don't see any like super creases. But anyway, what happens is when you try to pull it out, and this is, remember that one I ripped because I didn't know it was stuck in there, but it gets hooked on one of these little like capstan metal wheels in here, and you just have to literally just kind of shine a flashlight down in there, and you can like get tweezers or whatever and pull it off of that wheel, and that'll release the tape. But yeah, this tape is pretty messed up, but I'm hoping I can fix it. Let's see if I can, probably can't get this off. Oh, okay, good. So I like to move that because see, all this is just, I'm not even gonna mess with it right now, but what happens is it goes and then it starts getting eaten back into the tape. So I can pull all that out. What is this? It's just dirty. It's just all sorts of dirty. I do worry because the bottom of the box was wet at some point. I'm hoping that she didn't get wet or get, you know, moisture damage. I don't even think I checked. Watch there be some crazy in here, like batteries or something. It'd be just my luck. Yep, hey, look at that. Oh, wait, but you know, he did say he tested her, so he just left the batteries in there. No mercury added. So these are fresh batteries, at least. So, E-circuit. These feel so light. There is no juice in those, but looks like her, wow, good. Her battery pack is completely clean and shiny, which is great because that means I can use this obviously in another Jill. So this Jill I bought just for parts. So, I mean, because she's got so many broken pieces to her, but that'll come later. I have to take her torso apart and see what's going on inside, see if anything's been messed with, see what that neck situation is there. But her legs are toast, and I still have some legs, but I am unfortunately running out of legs. So there is going to come a point where I cannot make any more legs up here. So we'll see what I can do to save what's there. Still working. I know it's been like 1,000 years, but we're still working with my friend to get the arm parts done, and I don't know. I wish there was a way we could fix the legs. I'll show you. So it's the same kind of situation that's on the arms with the legs. There's like a piece in here, and it, you know, it's supposed to turn. It's hard to do because it's broken off. But the problem is you can't get this part out because for some reason they put screws in the arms. They did not put screws in her legs. So this is completely like welded closed, like with heat and glue. So the only way to get into that is to literally like break down the entire leg. And that's just gonna, this plastic is so brittle anyway, it's probably gonna just break it more and look horrible. So I don't even bother trying to get into those. Because like at the very least, one day eventually I'm gonna take all these extra parts that are just completely broken and try to like replicate a Jill. So I can very cheaply sell off some Jills just for display. So they won't work. They probably won't even have all the parts on the inside, but they will at least look good, you know, for display and be fully dressed. So we'll see if that day ever comes. Right now I like to hold on to everything because you never know when I can figure out how to fix something else. But anyway, that is our unboxing video. This, again, unless another Jill just randomly falls in my lap like this one did, there shouldn't be any more Jill unboxings for a while. I need to sell a few more so I can get more. So remember, that was the whole point. I've sold 2 now, so I was able to take those funds and reinvest them and get, out of the 2 new ones, get 3 very badly broken ones. So Probably not the best because it definitely was expensive, and there are a lot more broken parts on these 3 than on previous ones I've gotten. But you know, I just can't leave a Jill abandoned. I don't have it in my heart. I need to try to save them all. I know I need to go get evaluated, but she's just, you know, I feel like if I'm not going to save her, no one else will. So that is it for this unboxing video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you soon. Until next time, take care, everyone.